Hey folks, Scott from IT Rockstars. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all about, well, you're going to find this video useful if you provide IT services, IT support, or managed IT services. We're going to talk about building the offline relationship. So if you are marketing your IT business online, I'm going to tell you about the first step in the process to actually taking it offline and getting in front of the customer for, or the potential customer, the qualified lead, for that first meeting to find out a little bit more about their business and so they can find out about your business. So this is the third step in the IT Rockstars formula. If you don't know anything about our company, IT Rockstars, you can check it out at www.itrockstars.co.uk. We provide white label content for IT providers so that they can market their business and build up their audience online, and that will the whole purpose is of that is so you can generate qualified leads online and then you can take them offline. So the way the service works and the way specifically, or what the lead magnet is and how that works, I'll bring up my charts here. I've got a web service called Lucid Chart, which I don't really use, but it works well for this this example. So we have our LinkedIn. That is probably our main channel for marketing to business owners online. And we have other places like Facebook. We have email. And there is quite a cool thing you can do with email and LinkedIn, which you can find out about on the IT Rockstars in the service. So these are where you're going to be posting your premium white label content too, okay? These are the main sort of channels. We can include Twitter in that, and then maybe any other social platforms as well that you are, that you visit where your target market is. But I actually think LinkedIn's the biggest one for this more than anything else. So these are the platforms where we post our content. So we post on a regular basis. So we provide our customers with 4 premium articles every month. So we basically give our customers a new article every week. They're posting a new article, and they do that more than once a week. They actually they publish that to these networks. Let me just bring this up. This is going to be a really terrible diagram, actually. Yeah, line goes straight through. Oh, ugly. Ugly. You get the idea. So this article, or these articles, 4 articles, go to these platforms. Now you posted all this really useful content for other business owners to help them in their business. So you're educating them about your IT services, about the technologies that you provide and how it's going to benefit their business. That's the whole point of putting out the content and building that relationship. So it's, connecting with the right people on LinkedIn. You'll build that up over time. It's a bit like compounding interest in a bank account. Over time, this will build up, and then you'll start getting, a number of leads in every month, basically. But this is the crucial part to this whole process, and that is actually when someone is, at that time when they're interested in your service or your product, you need some form of lead magnet to get them to actually act. So in your content, you should have some form of call to action. Now, you may have heard of this term before. It's sometimes known as an ethical bribe. I don't like using that term. I prefer lead magnet more than anything else. It sounds kind of cool. But this is your lead magnet. And all that is basically, it's a piece of media. Now, if you're on the IT Rockstar service, or if you want to find out more about this, you can find us at itrockstars.co.uk. You can find out what the lead magnet actually is. But it basically is it's a piece of media content. So it's a PDF, an infographic, something like that. But before that potential customer, or before that person that's interested in a lead magnet, before they can actually see that piece of media, they have to enter their details into your website. So they have to put in their first name, their last name, and their company email address. And then when you've got that information to hand, that is when either yourself or your sales team can start that relationship with that business owner, or the person that's interested in this IT content for small businesses. You can start that offline relationship. Now, there's a number of ways to do that. So you could continue it online. So you could just email them and say, hey, thanks for downloading this. this is what we do. Can we meet up for a chat? You can email them that or send them a LinkedIn message. And notice you're interested in a lead magnet. I hope you find it really useful. I would always go with a phone call though. I mean, if they're putting in their company email address and their name, and if they're connected with you on LinkedIn potentially, you really want to go with a phone call and just say, hey, I noticed, you maybe don't want to do it immediately, but wait a couple of days and say, hey, I noticed you downloaded a lead magnet here. Really like to meet up with you, just for a coffee chat. Let's put a date in the diary. And that's as brief as the conversation has to be at that stage over the phone. But you have more of a reason to actually phone that person now. So there's more chance of them responding to your phone call. And I would as I say, I would certainly go with the phone call over the email, or the LinkedIn message, or whatever social platform that you went with. So we'll put that in here as the last step in the process. And you may, depending on the type of person you are, I know a lot of techs aren't into phoning. It's going to be a real challenge for you, but it will pay off. And if you get into this habit, if you find that if you go with something like our IT Rockstars premium content service, you start posting this material out on a month-by-month basis, you'll start to generate these leads that'll come in via this method. And then over time, you'll convert better if you actually pick up the phone. You can certainly do this via just email, but you're not going to have as high a conversion. So you may get 10 leads over the course of 3 months, 90 days. You're going to convert more of them to an actual meeting if you pick up the phone and speak to that person, as opposed to just sending them an email asking them for that meeting. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. I have mentioned the IT Rockstars service to you about 3 times already in this video. That's the transient nature of social platforms now. Everyone's preoccupied by something else. That's why I mentioned it 3 times. But if you want to find out more about the IT Rockstars service, what it is that we do, check out www.itrockstars.co.uk, and it is all about helping other IT people generate more qualified leads for their IT business. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Thanks, folks. Bye. Turn this off now.